Our conductor is a character.
Morning, ladies.
Morning. Have a wonderful day
Thank
today.
you. Thank you.
Good morning. Just watch your step here. Okay. Okay, click a picture of us.
Thank you. Well, this looks good.
And just a couple of safety things while we're getting underway here to make sure your trip's memorable for the right reasons. First of all, there is no walking between cars nor standing on the platforms. They're just not set up for that, so we can't do that. We would ask for the most part that you remain seated while the train is in motion. But if you're like I am, you need to stand up once in a while at least just to make sure the legs are still with you. And if so, just brace yourself on a seat back or grab your neighbor's throat or something to stabilize yourself. And we'll get through this. Likewise, if you need to make your way to the restroom, there are restrooms at the front of each of the cars, and they're kind of neat. They're actually almost 21st technology. They flush. Now, the doors open in. See? There. See how easy that was? And there is a button on the wall that says flush, and please use that. We will all appreciate it. There is a $20 fee if the outside door is against there when you try and get out. We'll charge you $20 cash to let you out. If you do happen to run into that situation, either direction, just reach up and flip the switch, the hook up, and the door will open. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, this is a non-smoking train, except for that big black thing up front, which you can smoke as much as it wants to. It's one of the things it does best, actually. And if you do have an open window, please keep any important body parts inside the cars at the tunnels, particularly. And if you want to reach out and take a picture or something with a cell phone or a camera, make sure you have a good grip on it. They don't bounce. Well, they do, but what seems to happen is when they bounce under the cars, and once one of these cars has gone over it, you don't have much left to deal with. And that means we're coming up to the Highway 50 overpass. If there's any traffic down below, wave at it. They'll wave back, honk their horns, flash their lights. They get all excited. We even had one couple rear-end one another. That was pretty exciting. And once we're across the bridge, we're sort of out of Carson City and into Mound House area. And at this point, once we're across the highway, kind of keep an eye out for wildlife. Just remarking on the way up here.
They have such a nice foot.
5 or 6 years anyhow. I'm not sure what happened to them, but they certainly haven't been around here. So keep an eye peeled. We might see something. We hope we do. Real quickly, a little bit about these antiques you're riding on.
Yep.
The 3 coaches were built by the Pullman Car Company just outside of Chicago. The first 2 coaches were built for the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western Railroad in New Jersey, along with the rear coach a year later. 2 years later. The first 2 coaches were built in 1914. The rear coach is a baby at 1916. And they were in service on the Lackawanna until the mid-1970s, when they were donated to a museum in the Midwest, and we bought them for the Carson City train.
you're going to see an awful lot of right-hand turns on this railroad and not too many left turns because I happen to be hanging out the window on the right side of the train, so that's what's going to show up. But I hope it gives you a pretty good view of the scenery on the way up to Virginia City.
constitute a herd. They are moving faster than a speeding bullet. Okay, you might notice we're slowing down here. That's because we're coming to a stop.
Check out those wild horses.
Surprise. Once we get stopped here, you're welcome to start hoofing it back to Carson City. And, you know, just follow the tracks. That's probably the easiest route. And I have to admit, one of my favorite places is Grandma's Fudge Fest. Now, there's a reason for that. It's got fudge. But they did something that I thought was pretty nice, so I tried to go there quite often. For our Mother's Day thing, I went in there about a week before and after, trying to get some ideas. And we always did some little items for our Mother's Day parties. And they had boxes of 4 chocolate chip strawberry, big strawberry. That was a little more than we wanted to get into. I asked them what to do the same. And the other single one. I didn't think to do that. How much? How about $1? Okay. Well, chocolate chip strawberry sounded pretty good. So, a couple of days came around. We got to take the people and I was going to go over at lunchtime.
Here, people are getting off the train at Virginia City. Quite a mob of tourists.
Oh, here's the rest of our train, guys.
How about some lunch, huh?
Here's a shot of our locomotive that just hauled us up the hill. It's a big Baldwin locomotive. There she is.
Thank you.
There's some cowboys.